Raven, let's
Yep.
talk about you for a moment.
All right. Sure. Let's talk.
Sounds great.
I have my
So,
Hey,
puppy. Hey, my little puppy, Keanu.
Keanu.
Will help me, dude. Yeah, he'll help me answer the questions.
So, most people know you, probably the people watching here, as Dr. Pollard of Star Trek Discovery. That's how I know you, and I think you are absolutely glorious in
thank
Discovery, and I really hope to see more of you in season 4. There's probably less than a little bit that you can tell us about season 4 of Discovery, probably zero.
Yeah, zero.
But is there anything you can tell us about season 4, or about your participation or not?
Season 4, it's awesome. It's amazing. You gotta watch it. We'll be watching it together. Yeah, no, I can't say nothing about it except that it's, as before, like just a joy. It's a joy to be a part of this incredible, incredible show, this incredible family, especially in these times, you know what I mean? To be able to go out and do work that touches people and it helps, you know? It's, yeah, I fucking love it.
So
Use my language.
That's more than I thought you could say about it, so that's pretty good. So,
Well, you heard it here, people. There is a season 4. So.
Oh shit, did I just fuck something up?
no. Don't worry. We already know that they're shooting.
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
Just some people online I've seen, they're like, "Oh, that's the end, right? There's not gonna be a season 4." But I'm like, "Yeah, there's a season 4. They're shooting it." Like,
Yeah, that's all well known.
Yeah,
Everybody
that is
knows.
well known.
It's all very public.
That's what.
We're not going to talk about season 4 anymore, just so you don't have any more heart attacks.
No more heart attacks and edit all that out and burn it, and there we go.
I did want to ask you though, when you first set foot on the set of Star Trek Discovery for the first time, I don't know if you were already a Star Trek fan or if you were appreciative of what it had done in the past, but was there anything that really stood out to you? Was it the grandeur of the sets? Was it, actors that were super nice? Did it have like a weird smell?
Not like a new car. Not like a brand new car. No, actually everything that you mentioned, being there, being on the set, yeah, first time, even to now, I look around me and I'm just in awe. Like, it's just so incredible. The people there all work at the top level. Like, everyone's doing their best in whatever area that they work in. And it's so inspiring and just like challenging and all the stuff with creating something that is new and different. So that's wonderful to go through it with such a family, like no egos or any of that type of bull crap. Like, it's awesome. It's a family. And what else did you speak to that I was like, yeah, you mentioned
the smell.
Yeah. New car smell.
No, but was there anything, was there something that stood out to you immediately? Like the first thing that jumped out to you when you walked on set for the first day?
How tall Doug Jones was.
That's exactly it. Like, hello. I was having the biggest heart attack. Like, I was so nervous and excited and everything that a lot of it like was out of body. So I don't actually quite remember much of my first day, except that I was just like floating. Like I was up in the stars as well, man. So wish I could answer better, but that was it.
Were you a fan of Star Trek before you?
Yeah. Grew up with it with my mom. I remember watching it with her. Back from the beginning with Pike, and then obviously Will Shatner and everyone. It was just TNG, grew up with it. So it's surreal. I still pinch myself. It's so surreal. It's surreal.
Also speaking of which, you also moderated a panel for Virtual TrekCon called Diversity.
That was a great one.
In Trek. And there are so many people that mention that as a highlight. And that was actually your idea when we were talking pre-Virtual TrekCon. And I was kind of saying, hey, well, what kind of panel would you like to do? and you threw out a couple ideas, that one being one of them, and we kind of went forward with it. Thank goodness you did, because everybody loved it, and you're such a great moderator. You put a lot of time and effort into it. It was really cool.
Oh, thank you. I'm really touched that a lot of people enjoyed it and loved it, and it was a hoot to do. But yeah, no, I absolutely had a thrill doing it, and would do something like that again for sure. I'm just glad that people really connected to it or enjoyed it and got something out of it. It's just, yeah, awesome.
Was that your first time moderating?
Yeah.
You did a great job.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, what do I do? What do I say? No, just keep talking. It'll be okay. Yeah, no, it was fun to do. And I would do it again. You're awesome to work with. And just this experience is just, it's fun. It's really good.
I saw a lot of people saying that was like, yeah, like Ryan said, like the highlight of the convention, like the best panel that they had watched during that convention. So.
Oh, wow. Shit. Thank you.
See?
Best panel? That's high now. But yeah, thanks. Yeah.
I mean, that does tell you something, that I was in moderating almost every single panel ever, and the one that you moderated, everyone was like, that's the one. That's the one. I don't know what it is, but there's something about this one that really stands out.
No, it wasn't that. But I
maybe
it was.
No, I can see how, just having different content, like different themes that are still obviously in the world of this, right? In the world of Star Trek, but just looking at it from a different perspective that the fans and people aren't necessarily privy to, like the experiences of actors and being actors of color, or maybe the experience of something else. Like it could go on and on and on, just looking at, different things that we do. So, yeah.
Well, it was really cool. We're really glad you did it. Very grateful for that. And by the way, you have written a play, and that's something I did not know about you, that you're also a writer. Can you tell us a bit about this play?
Yeah. Oh my goodness. This play came along, I don't know, around 2014. I ended up writing it in 2016 and doing it at a theater company called the Wata Theater. It was a play solo show that looked at addictions. So I called it Addiction. And it looked at everything, not just drugs and alcohol, but sex, shopping, food, internet, you name it. and just, it was a solo show with, I think 11 characters I ended up doing. And it just looked at different aspects of addiction in our lives, and how this one woman goes through rehab. So it was pretty intense, like an hour 45 show. Wow. Did really well here. Yeah. I didn't intend it to go that long and to have that many characters, but it just kept growing. So, so I've been looking at doing it again, but with COVID times and how we are, I want to make it accessible for people who aren't necessarily able to go to a theater, or we're not, in enclosed areas with lots of people. So, so I'm providing it to be online. That's my dream goal. It's just in the works now. I'm just at the very beginning stages of it. And I am also hopefully, if theaters do open, I've been in talks with some here in Canada, if theaters do open in a way that we're accustomed to, then yeah, I'd like to have it maybe 2022, 2021 at the end.
So when you say solo show, it's like a one-person show?
It's one woman show that do
you use up a lot of the stage space or something like that?
Yeah. I mean, and my set in the beginning was very minimal, but then it grew. I ended up creating. I built the set and the props and everything.
Wow.
A bunch of puppets. But the main part of the set, which was a tree, ended up being 15 feet. I was building this tree in my mother's room, my mother's bedroom. So
wow. Well, that's really cool. We'll definitely include your social media links in the description box below, so people can follow you, and don't forget to inform us when this happens. You said you're not a very good social media-er, but you got to let us know when this kind of stuff happens. I will. I'm getting better on that. I'm trying to get into the modern age of technology.
Yeah. I'm working on
Well, it's because you grew up in the caveman days, so like
I did.
you're used to
grew up in the
these right paintings and stuff.
Drawings. Cave drawings. Yeah.
Well, that's really cool. So
I
we will
look
include.
good for those times. I look good.
Yeah.
As Michael said, you're a time traveler.
Time traveler, yeah.
Well, we'll include all that in the description box below. Everybody, please go check that out. Follow Raven. She'll give you all that information. She's going to tweet like 3 times a day, so you know exactly what's going on the day-to-day.
Yeah.
I'll build up to it.
Not only is she a fantastic actress, but she's also a technological genius because she built the time machine in the caveman days somehow. So.
Right. And she acted out 11 characters on stage, which sounds grueling.
You would think, but no, man. You get into the flow, and it's magic. It's awesome.
Yeah.